The Food Service Exchange presents.
Coming up on Business Update, this company continues to represent high-quality performance and value to the food service industry. From breading machines to sifters, this group brings more than 60 years of innovative solutions to the food processing industries. Since 1936, this organization has been a moving force in mobile food service. And this drive-through expert is helping the quick service restaurant industry maximize speed of service and customer satisfaction. All ahead in the next half hour.
Pizza ovens come in all shapes and sizes. This Illinois-based manufacturer shows us how they are revolutionizing the industry.
In food service, many rely on routine in order to run an efficient business. Every day, restaurants across the country prepare for an elaborate dance of dishes. From the morning to the evening, ovens, burners, and other pieces of culinary equipment are set up and torn down, sometimes multiple times, all to keep up with the methodical flow of breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
As the industry has evolved, a hamburger restaurant used to be a hamburger restaurant. Now it's breakfast, lunch, dinner, salads, and the equipment that is required to perform all these functions is limited by the space of the original design of the restaurant.
For chefs and restaurant goers alike, technology and food have always maintained a strained relationship. And while there is no substitute for natural ingredients and quality methods of food preparation, the value of efficiency in food service can never be understated.
We're able to take patented technology in our airflow, burner modulation to give a more consistent bake, put it in an oven that offers greater production in a smaller footprint with greater control over the finished product, whether it's a breakfast item, a pizza, or a salmon patty. We can offer that consistency and perfection that the operator is looking to have to serve to his customer base. There's many forms that efficiency takes. We think of it usually as energy efficient, but there's also labor efficiencies, product savings, time, steps that are required to take throughout the system. When you look at the overall platform of Avantec, whether it's a double-belted oven, a double and a single, two doubles, or even in some cases, two doubles and a single, you can get tremendous production in that same small footprint using less energy and less time to get the perfect product that you want to serve.
For Avantec ovens, creating an efficient oven was the result of a creative team of experts, ranging from mechanical engineers to members of the Gas Technology Institute.
What we were able to develop was two completely separate airflow systems so we can bake different products on top and bottom. It's one oven, there's one temperature, but then with our design, we can have different speeds and different airflows to give that perfect bake for the varied products that the market and the operator expect and want to serve.
The result was a conveyor oven, the likes of which people in the food service industry had never seen before. Almost instantly, the Avantec oven was recognized as being highly flexible, extremely efficient, and, to top it off, energy efficient.
In any market segment, whether it's automobiles or electric light bulbs, people are looking to use less energy and get the same performance. When we put in modulating burner technology over 10 years ago, well, that allowed us to get efficient use of the energy, so when we needed it, we had it. When we didn't need it, it was operating at a very low rate.
Neil Hummich is the owner of Selena's Catering, a full-service catering and pizza operation.
It's able to do quite a bit for us. We're actually able to put every menu item we have in the oven. So there's less steps taken in between putting products in. We're able to put more products in this one oven versus having two ovens in two different locations. So if there is just a time savings, there's energy savings in the Avantec oven for us. It's been wonderful.
And at Selena's, the proof is in the satisfied customers.
Consistency in the Avantec oven is fantastic. You would not believe it. Time and time again, you're going to get the most consistent food out of any other oven. Never seen it before. Everything comes out the same exact way every time.
For David Goebel, president at Avantec, the latest innovations in conveyor technology represent a new concept for the food service industry.
Stores are smaller. There's more locations. They have to meet the demands of a more mobile society. So they need speed, they need flexibility, they need performance, and they need a consistent product because a customer comes to expect a certain quality from an operation, and the operator needs to meet that. Whether it's a transition between meals or whether it's having a varied menu product that goes through consistently all day long, it's very easy to change the air plates, it's very easy to change the time, it's very easy to change the temperature. That gives the operator a flexible menu that he can work with. Whatever the operator needs to dial in, he can dial it in for the menu for an all-day long workable oven.
For over a decade, Frank Johnson has worked as engineer for the Gas Technology Institute.
The Gas Technology Institute, as a not-for-profit research institute, gets involved with research projects across the spectrum for the natural gas industry, involving both manufacturers and end users. In this case, we knew Dave and Avantech from previous relationships, and we knew they were coming out with a new oven. And with funding from the gas industry, we were able to help to develop the airflow patterns and the combustion system that eventually went into the oven.
What we build into the Avantech oven, every operator is wanting. They want more production. They want smaller floor space. They want more flexibility. And in a stack of ovens, it's possible to have actually 10 different speeds, 10 different airflows, 3 different temperatures in 17.5 square feet of floor space.
We can cook a lot of pizzas. We can cook 300, 400 pizzas an hour. The temperature stays the same. The air pressure controls the flow of the food, and the food comes out the same every time. No difference in the quality of the food. If we put one pizza in or we put 15 pizzas in.
As our nation continues to embrace the green initiative, Avantech Ovens is looking to the future with anticipation. With constant product enhancement and design updates, David Goebel and Avantech will continue to represent the best value in the industry with high-quality performance. Today, Avantech offers even greater energy savings with the addition of easy-to-access eco buttons, which can be used to save energy during off-peak periods. Greater energy efficiency is an essential long-term tool for any operator in today's food service industry.
Well, one nice thing about the Avantech oven, it's made in the United States. It's serviced in the United States. We sell internationally, but it's a homegrown product with homegrown technology that is making that segment of the industry more efficient and more profitable for the owners that operate.
For more information, visit www.avantechovens.com or call 1-800-322-4374.
Quality ingredients and great recipes never go out of style. If you enjoy fresh breaded foods, this is a segment for you.
Today, a large sector of restaurant-going Americans is seeking a return to fresh, honest foods. People want to know where their food comes from, and they want to ensure that it's fresh and healthy.
Two of the downsides to serving a pre-prepared frozen products are obviously going to be higher cost and lower inherent quality. In addition to that, I'd be concerned about losing the uniqueness that you would get from manufacturing a product in the actual restaurant.
In the culinary world, chefs and other professionals are following this trend to revert back to healthy, fresh foods. According to the National Restaurant Association's 2011 survey, 1,500 professional chefs find that the top trends identified by them include locally sourced meats and produce, nutritious meals for adults and kids, and sustainability as a culinary theme.
I think the culinary world moved towards some of these prepared products. While they had lower quality, they were easier to manufacture, and there was labor savings associated with those easier to manufacture products. Consumers today are much more educated on what they eat. They're looking for fresher products, they're looking for healthier products, and they're absolutely driven by quality in their purchase decisions.
Companies are responding too, with new innovative products designed to meet the demands for preparing fresh, not frozen foods. Betcher Industries, headquartered in the USA, with manufacturing, distribution, and service in more than 50 countries, is a leading food service equipment supplier that designs products that help enable the change through novel technologies that address the challenges that restaurateurs encounter when preparing fresh products: consistency, productivity, and managing costs.
Betcher has a long history in the food service industry. It's a privately held company based outside of Cleveland, Ohio for over 70 years. And really their mission has always been to try to find unique and inventive products that solve a problem that it's not typical that's being solved in the food service industry.
The Optimax automated batter breading equipment from Betcher is an example of a uniquely designed product designed to help restaurants automate the batter breading process by providing a tabletop solution for this often laborious and challenging application in the kitchen. Betcher makes it easy by creating an automated breading machine that is simple to install, easy to operate, and even easier to clean and maintain.
The Optimax is a self-contained automated breader machine. It has an area where a product is placed and is battered and is conveyed to another section where it's automatically breaded to provide a product at the end that's ready to be fried.
Betcher's equipment is designed with productivity and versatility in mind. Product applications from proteins to vegetables can be easily breaded at an average rate of 40 to 50 pieces per minute. Additionally, the use of automated breading equipment minimizes waste and significantly reduces ingredient costs at a time when food inflation is a real issue. Not only is less batter and breading being wasted, the proper coating of the product helps extend fryer oil life compared to hand breading techniques.
Well, the big benefit is the quality of the product. It's a fresh product that you can make on demand in a restaurant. The other benefits that really come from having a product that's breaded on a daily basis is that a restaurateur can plan to have the right amount of product for their daily shift and be able to optimize the amount of ingredients, the amount of products that they need to prepare and use for that day, further optimizing their operation, further making their operation more efficient, and giving them more of an opportunity to plan and adjust as their demand increases and decreases.
Instead of relying on the same pre-breaded frozen products so often purchased from outside food suppliers, the Optimax makes it possible for restaurants to develop a unique flavor profile for their very own fresh breaded foods, with special recipes that are proprietary to them and developed at a faster pace in test kitchens. The Optimax offers an easy, cost-effective way for restaurants to add signature items to their menus and differentiate themselves from other food service establishments, while building stronger customer loyalty through dynamic and ever-changing menus.
The Optimax machine allows a single restaurant almost unlimited production capacity. It allows chefs and restaurants to create unique and exciting products on a daily basis.
In addition to fresh, flavorful food, customers expect consistency in the quality and composition of the menu items they choose. The innovative design and operating functions of the Optimax machine ensures the preparation of consistent quality breaded food items at all times.
The Optimax system allows them not only that fresher, higher quality product that we've talked about, along with the corresponding lower cost of goods sold, but overall it puts them in a position to be more competitive with other restaurants in any given marketplace that may still be using an older, frozen, pre-prepared product.
When food service establishments serve freshly breaded, locally produced food, they are also supporting family farming. Even today, 97% of the nation's farms and ranches are family-owned. For them, producing safe, sustainable, nutritious food is much more than a business. It's a matter of pride, and for many, tradition.
General belief in trying to enable a fresh platform is really something that as a food service equipment provider we're trying to do when we develop new products. To design products that satisfy or help enable a restaurant to be successful.
A food revolution built on fresh local products is happening in the U.S., and the food service industry is adapting to the growing needs of the consumer with new ideas to satisfy their needs. For more information on Betcher Industries, visit www.betcher.com. For more information on Beef O'Brady's and the Beer Tap, visit www.beefobrady's.com.
Whether it's at the golf course, the amusement park, or the hot dog stand, meals on the go are part of American culture. Today, we visit a company that's helping to ensure that mobile meals are hot and fresh.
Food service in America has a rich history, one that mirrors the successes and failures of a nation that has helped usher the world into a modern era. Long before our country was formed, food has shaped the way we live our lives.
Well, it's absolutely one of the biggest industries in America. There are 1.3 million food service kitchens in America. That's everything from McDonald's and Starbucks to kitchens in prisons. It touches our lives every day. The average American eats out. This is every man, woman, and child in America eats out almost 200 times a year at restaurants alone.
The National School Lunch Act of 1946 provided a growth for institutional products within the food service industry.
The school food service program became a major driver of nutrition programs in America, particularly during the Great Society in the 60s. And many school children in America get subsidized or free lunches based on that program.
Later, in the 1950s and 1960s, the market continued expanding when non-food products, such as equipment and supplies, were added to the industry. This, among other advances in the food service industry, led to the development of the fast food industry.
In the 50s, only about 20% of women worked out of the home. By the end of the 70s, it was north of 50%, and that need for food service, because they weren't at home to cook, was a major driver.
Since 1936, Cres Cor has been a moving force in mobile food service. Founded by George T. Baggett in Cleveland, Ohio, Cres Cor originally started as a sheet metal job shop run out of a barn.
Cres Cor was started in 1936 by my father, George T. Baggett. He wanted to control his own destiny, so therefore he created Cres Cor. Two things he had in mind: creating his own destiny, his own future, and also solving problems using his sheet metal skills. He just happened to be seeing a truck going down the road, and he saw the sides of the truck were corrugated. And he thought, well, if I could make two pieces of metal corrugated and put them into a cabinet, I could put the pans in the corrugation and solve this person's problem. And he did. And that was the first product that was developed in the early 50s that now has sprung into 500 or 600 different products in our current line.
Today, Cres Cor is the leading supplier of equipment for the mobile food service industry worldwide.
We take the extra steps it takes to produce a high-quality product that is going to last our end-user customers for many years.
Cres Cor has recently developed the HotCube3, a new product that's revolutionizing the food service industry by providing a flexible, cordless solution for a variety of industries.
Well, the biggest thing about the HotCube3 is that it's an indoor and outdoor hot cabinet. The important part to remember is you can run this cabinet inside like any other Cres Cor hot cabinet would be run 12 months out of the year. But the real distinguishing benefit between us versus the competition is that you can take the cabinet outside, run it on a 1-pound propane tank, and heat this cabinet up to 8 hours on a 1-pound tank that you get from any big box retailer.
We sell to anybody that feeds a lot of people, whether it's a school, college, university, stadiums, corporate facilities, large hotels, resorts, caterers.
It benefits us by its versatility, being able to run off propane or electricity, having the rubber tires that absorb a little more shock when you hit bumps, creases in floors, and then being advertisable.
In sticking with their commitment to American industry, all HotCube3 cabinets are manufactured in the United States.
Well, the health and the future of manufacturing in the United States is very important, not just for Cres Cor, but for our nation as well. Manufacturing accounts for probably well over 10% of our nation's economy. Now, that's a huge impact. I would say Made in America matters.
Cres Cor has established itself as a leader in Energy Star programs. The HotCube3 is one of Cres Cor's latest Energy Star products. This hybrid technology of electricity, propane, and solar power provides the operator with the maximum flexibility for use both indoors or outdoors.
Well, it's important for Cres Cor to stay Energy Star compliant because it's important for our customers to stay Energy Star compliant. Energy Star is very important for operators because it saves them money on their daily energy usage, as well as it's a good thing to do for the environment. We take pride in that we manufacture a wide variety of Energy Star rated equipment, and it's very important that we do that because that's what our customers demand of us.
Today, the need for quality and convenience is greater than ever before.
Day-to-day operations, we use it to transport food from the kitchen onto an on-site or off-site event.
Cres Cor continually develops quality products and services for the commercial food service industry and are widely recognized for their core business and family values.
All of these advancements are a clear indication that Cres Cor is not only committed to our customers, but committed to our community and our people as well. The families of Cres Cor are truly the ones who have made all this happen.
Since 1936, products manufactured by Cres Cor have carried the longest warranties in the industry. Greg Baggett and Heather Baggett Stewart, part of what will be the third generation of Cres Cor's storied family leadership, look forward to a bright future in the mobile food service industry.
We're going to be able to meet customer demands in the new millennium because we have a lot more flexibility in our workforce and our ability to put out our equipment, both in today's technology and technologies of the future. When you look at product in our oven capabilities and our hot cabinets and even in the HotCube, we now are able to press and bend metal and do things with the machinery we weren't quite able to do a number of years ago. So we have a lot more flexibility in the designs, the creation, the look of our equipment, as well as the performance, especially when you get into the electronic side of things.
The goal for the future is just the same it was for my father: remain independent and solving customers' problems. For the future, I see that inside and outside of the commercial food service industry.
For more information, visit www.crescor.com or call 440-350-1100.
Ordering food on the go? This Chicago-based manufacturer is helping restaurants communicate with their drive-through customers.
For the modern American, drive-through service is a part of everyday life. Think about it. Traffic-filled early morning commutes, hectic lunch hours filled with errands, rushing home from late days at the office. Drive-through service is a common way to make up for lost time. Whether it's a cup of coffee, prescription refill, or dinner for the family, a drive-through window can be the busy person's best friend.
People really like convenience, and just on your drive home alone, think of the different restaurants that you pass, the variety that's available to you. It makes it easy for people just to veer off the road, go through a drive-through, and pick up their food for their family at an affordable price and get it home quickly, and gives them time at the end of the day to do other things that they like to do.
Despite the broad range of uses for a drive-through window, the vast majority of drive-through service occurs in the food service industry. Here, restaurant goers can order, pay for, and receive a hot, ready-to-eat meal in minutes, all from the comfort of their own vehicle.
Most people are in the QSR market now are using drive-throughs to a great extent. 18% of their business can be realized as an increase within the first year of implementation of the system.
The availability of drive-through service has led to an explosion in business for the quick service restaurant industry. All across the United States, restaurants are taking advantage of the ability to serve people on the go. But as the prevalency of drive-through windows increases in restaurants, so does the importance for high-quality communications equipment.
It's absolutely important to have high-quality drive-through for two reasons. One, you want to hear what the customer's saying, and two, you want to hear what the crew member is saying back to the customer. You want to make sure that both sides can hear each other correctly. That way you'll eliminate a lot of mistakes.
For lane timers, it's important to maintain certain metrics with what you're doing. And that means that a customer has an expectation when they drive in that they're going to be served, they're going to get their food properly made, and they're going to leave, within so many minutes.
This is our Q-Timer drive-through management system. And essentially this uses existing technology, loops that are buried in the ground, to detect and track cars through the drive-through lane and then inform the crew inside how things are working right now.
Today, Business Update is on location in Chicago, Illinois. Here, we are learning about how RF Technologies, Inc. is providing quick service restaurants with the highest levels of quality and dependability for their drive-through systems.
The introduction of the wireless drive-through technology, the fast food industry realized that they can go through customers faster by having multiple people taking orders at the drive-through window. By late 1980s, these equipment were breaking down, and as a result of that, I realized that by having fast turnaround time repairing this equipment, the consumers can get their equipment back faster. We have guaranteed same-day service to do the repairs. That means that the equipment is repaired and returned to the customer the same day that we receive it. That way the assets are back at the store working for the customer faster. We have exchange programs where fundamental parts of the drive-through system break down, like the base station or the battery charger or the outside speaker. We can overnight those parts to the customers so they can be up and running by the next day.
RF Technologies, Inc. works hand in hand with the top electronics manufacturers to ensure that quick service restaurants are equipped with the most advanced systems available.
Well, here we have a Panasonic 3050 headset. The basic function of this is T1 is to talk out to the customer. This has two type of T1 and T2s for dual lane. Particular stores have single lane, which is the reason why they use T1. For dual lane systems, they use a T2 function. They have the page mode, which is to talk amongst each individual headsets from headset to headset. And they have the volume to be able to hear the customer, the inbound and the outbound.
For RF Technologies, Inc., dependability is not just a part of the job, it is the job. Aside from providing the highest in product quality, RF Technologies, Inc. also provides a suite of programs designed to create an unparalleled level of service and repair.
Our people are absolutely the best I've seen in the industry. My background, I've run other companies and other industries. I was a consultant, so I see a lot of different businesses. I've never experienced a company that was so focused on customers, okay? So our real mission is to assist our customers in providing an outstanding level of service to their customers, and nobody does that.
In order to ensure that every drive-through system operates with maximum efficiency, RF Technologies, Inc. works with Pittsburgh-based Hyperactive Technologies.
Hyperactive took the approach of analyzing where the problems and failure points are in the existing products in the industry, and then use technology to get around those problems. So, for example, the design of our order confirmation screen is the first screen that's completely NEMA 4 rated, certified. It's also the first screen that has a completely LED backlight. It's much more resilient to large swings in temperature. We took the computer that used to reside out in the pedestal outside in the elements and moved it inside the restaurant.
The quick service restaurant industry is only beginning to take advantage of the products and services available through technology. As advanced communications devices become more commonplace, RF Technologies, Inc. looks to provide restaurants with a range of services beyond simple drive-through communications.
The surveillance equipment is used quite often in monitoring the safety of the crew, the safety of the employees. It's also a loss prevention measure as well as a training tool for the store owners and the corporate entities to train their employees on how to interact with their customers.
Aside from the obvious things of shrinkage or employee theft, disability claims, liability claims, insurance problems, there's a lot of things such as training that goes on with them. Having a surveillance system in where an area manager can look at their stores remotely is a very good tool to build metrics, to be able to come in and talk to the store manager and show them what they're doing right and show them where they need to make some improvements.
For more information, visit www.rftechno.com or call 1-800-598-2370.
Join us next time as we explore the exciting advancements and trends in the world of food service. For Business Update, I'm Bill Moss.
For more information about Business Update and other programs, visit our website at dmgproductions.org.